Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Monday, January the 6th. The year is 2025. Let's talk trading. Weekly open and gap. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And a reminder, something that I've said at least once or twice, risk management. Always have your risk management in place. Never lose more than you're willing to lose on any one single trade. Now, it's been a very interesting morning so far. We see that all the open gaps have filled. Right now, the pound is 71 pips above its weekly open, 66 off the high, 74 off the low. And if we look at the monthly, we're 26 pips below that monthly open, 67 off the high, 131 off the low. We're putting in the opening range for the week. You can see we jumped out of the opening range for the month. We crossed over the monthly open once to the upside, once to the downside today. You can see there up and back. Maybe at the 1 minute chart it might have done it more, but basically we've gone up, we've gone back down. Now, for the year, we're 25 pips below the open, and I still have to fix this indicator. I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but I did something wrong. And we had some inside bars on Friday. It looks like a whole bunch of them. And as you can see here, the pound popped out of that inside bar, went into the inside bar for the week and came back down. And I am really kicking myself on this pound. And in a couple of charts, I'll let you know why. 140 pip range, you can see we've got some huge ranges with the beast, the pound yen leading it with 224, and the dollar yen I was trading at earlier, 172. I am really kicking myself. On the pound, you can see here this M30 candle is huge, almost down to the open of this M30 candle. And rats, red rats feasting nicely without me. And you can see here, we were up at R4. This H4 candle just opened 26 minutes ago, the top of the hour. And I looked at it and I said, you know, there's a H4 pivot that needs to be closed. And I went short, and then I was going to make the video and I was in some yen trading. So I jumped out of my shorts on the pound, and they came out not with a plate of shrimp, not with a platter, but they came out with a couple of bushel of baskets of shrimp, and I missed out on a huge move. I think I was out somewhere around 28, 25, 28. I have to laugh at myself. And on the yen, it was just the opposite. I think I was long. I had at 156.77, I think it was. And I had taken some heat. Price was coming back, and I had a boatload on there. And as you can see here, I got out right around 178, I think it was. And yeah, I missed out big time on both of those. But you know, that's trading. As Walmart likes to tease me, goes, hey, do you have more pips right now than you started the day with? Yes. Well then, be happy. But you can see here, we took out the weekly pivot. The daily pivot, though, we missed. by about 2 pips. That's just unbelievable. Weekly, we've taken out, and the monthly, we haven't quite hit the monthly yet. But it was quite a downward move on the pound, as you can see here, in and out of that upper wick zone. Just in, out, and zoom. See, we crossed that yearly open. For the week, 140 pips. We haven't broken out of the previous week's high or low yet. Price action traders, I mean, there it is, sticking with that M30 candle color. And the open of the H4. And I am so kicking myself, just to let you know. Look at that range, 68 pips and 82. I mean, this is just nutso. And there was a lower high trade there, right around the 75 area, the psychological trade. And you know, back on the yen, I had a gut feeling it was going to go back up to the, what was it, about the 157 level. Here you can see a couple in the price turn wick zone. Did it again here, another one there. So anybody who wanted to play that bounce, and looks like it's about the 50% fib retrace on that bounce. 198 pips range this month. Hey, we beat last year, which was really pathetic. Let's see, for the month, inside that lower wick zone, fade to pivot buy for the week. Price between the wick zones. The previous bar was an outside bar. It's here. Lower high, higher low, so we're inside at the moment. On the daily, buyers strong control. I think we've already had the pivot sell. Bambino flex indicator said to go long. So when price just fell and then just roared right back. I mean, if we look here, 124.68. So it came back down just below R1 and took right back off. Yeah, a lot of movement today. And there wasn't, at least the news hasn't come out yet. I think there might be some news later today, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we've got some, well, the FOMC member Cook is speaking right now, but I don't think that's what did anything. We've got final services PMI at quarter till, and then factory orders at the top of the hour. Might be good for some trades. Walmart's still under the weather. Haven't heard. He hasn't been trading, so have to wish him a recovery. It's been a while, so it hasn't really been too speedy. You know, it was funny. I was looking over some other forums that I had posted on in the past and what people had to say, and it's really funny. Humorous that sometimes at the beginning of the year you have to look back over and see where you've come from, how far you've come, And it just amazes me what people believe, what people say and do. I don't know why it amazes me. I've got enough laps around the sun that it shouldn't. That should be, it should just be par for the course, really. But it's funny. I mean, um, what you can see, I think, is the frustration that some people have when it comes to trading. You know, everybody's looking for something outside themselves to make them money. And what I mean by that is, you know, you present something, well, you know, you didn't do this and you didn't do that and blah blah blah. It's like, well, I'm the one writing, you know, you're the one reading or watching, and you know, where is the if you quote unquote know so much, where's your method that you've presented and showed that you make profit? And you read some of these threads, you know, simple this, simple that, but then they've got all these formulas that the computer has to calculate, and squiggly lines and circles, and just like when we used to do the charts on drugs thread over on Crestlick.com. Maybe I should post a couple of those again, because I've seen a couple of doozies lately claiming to be simple. You know, and then the people who talk about like the 3-level ZZ, oh, it repaints. It's like, it repaints? And no, it updates in real time is what it does. I mean, right now you see it's putting in a 1 ball at the bottom. And then if price happens to go lower, that 1 ball is going to move over to the next candle. That's not repainting. That's updating in real time. It's a big difference. I mean, that's when you could say, hey, the current daily low and current daily high indicator repaint, because every time it makes a new high or low, it moves the line or something. It's like, well, yeah, but that's not repainting. It just shows you where it is. You know, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I did my dots indicator. So it like plots the dots every bar, and those dots don't move. They stay where they were plotted. And you know, to me, that's the beauty of the horizontal lines that I like to use, because once they're plotted, they pretty much stay put in most cases. You calculate the pivot, it stays put. You show the daily open, stays put. The previous day's high, low, stays put, you know. Previous day's midpoint stays put. All those horizontal lines. And just trade candle color with the horizontal line. In fact, I saw somebody talking about, oh, well, you're trading the daily candle color at the horizontal line and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, look, here's how it works, you know. And then, of course, you've got to plot, you know, show your trades and show your TP and show your stop loss. And, and if you don't, then, you know, it's like, well, when you tell somebody the method ahead of time, you show them the charts ahead of time, you spell it out for them, you know, and they can't understand it, well, you know, that's on them. You know, when you post or make a video, you're under no obligation to anybody. A lot of people don't realize that. You know, I kind of do this for the fun of it, and to help people out, you know, because a lot of traders helped me out. You know, I had a couple of good traders help me out in the beginning, taught me a few things, and I've, you know, hopefully I've, you know, shared hundreds of indicators for free. I've, you know, made hundreds of videos and just hope, you know, to help fellow traders out. But, you know, with all that being said, traders have to understand it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is TheRumpledOne, over and out.